Hello everyone, my name is Allam Gunabhavisha. I am from Pondicherry Technological University. I am here to give presentation about microwave oven simulation using Picsimlab. Let's go and see. These are the topic what we learned during this internship. Introduction to Embedded C. Embedded C is an extension of the C programming language. It is used to write programs for embedded systems. Embedded systems are dedicated systems designed to perform a specific task. Here are the features of embedded C. Embedded C supports low-level programming. It allows manipulation of registers and memory addresses. It supports bit-level operations. It provides high performance and portability. Why embedded C is used in embedded systems? Embedded C provides direct access to hardware. It allows efficient use of memory and processor. Embedded C programs are easy to maintain and debug sources. It is faster and more reliable for real-time applications. Here we can see block diagram of embedded C. Input devices send data to the microcontrollers, and here it is the microcontroller. Output devices receive the data from the microcontroller. Embedded C control input and output using ports. Application of embedded C. Embedded C is used in home applications, automobiles and industrial machines, in medical equipments and also communication devices and consumer electronics. Next, embedded systems. It is an embedded system is a special purpose computer system. It is designed to perform a specific function or task. It works as part of a larger system. It does not perform multiple tasks like a general computer. And we can define embedded system like it is a combination of software and hardware. The hardware in embedded system includes a microcontroller or processor. The software controls the hardware and is usually written in embedded C code. And here are the characteristics of embedded systems. Embedded systems are designed for a specific application. There, they operate with limited memory and power. They are highly reliable and efficient. They often work without human interaction. Examples of embedded systems. Here we can see the examples of embedded system. Washing machine, microwave, metro train, phone, landline, car, etc. Uh, which are built by embedded systems only. Advantages of embedded systems. Embedded systems provide high performance for specific tasks. They consume low power and memory. They are compact and cost effective. They provide fast and accurate results. And here memory. In embedded system, memory is used to store data and instructions in a embedded system. It helps the processor to perform operations. Memory play an important role in the performance of embedded system. For a memory in embedded systems is required to store the program code. Memory is required to store input and output results. Classification of memory. In memory, embedded system is broadly divided into two types. One is secondary memory and one is primary memory. Most embedded systems mainly use primary memory only. Primary memory is directly accessed by the processor. It is faster than secondary memory. It stores programs and data required for execution. And here one of the uh, most important one in the embedded system are microcontrollers. A microcontroller is a small computer on a single integrated chip. Here we can see these are dollar microcontrollers. It is designed to control specific tasks in embedded systems. A microcontroller contains a processor, memory, and input-output ports. Need for microcontrollers. Uh, Here, why we use microcontrollers? Here we can see microcontrollers are used to control devices automatically, like without human interaction with the devices. They reduce the need for external hardware components. They are suitable for real-time and dedicated applications. Main components of microcontrollers are CPU. The central processing unit executes the program instructions. And next one, memory. Memory stores. Already we discussed about memory. Memory stores program code and data, as you know. Input output ports are used to communicate with external devices. Timers and counters are used for real time related operations. Interrupts handle urgent events and efficiently. And here we can see working of microcontroller. The microcontroller receives input signals. It processes the input according to the program. It generates output signals to control devices. Applications of microcontrollers. Microcontrollers are used in home applications. They are used in automotive systems, industrial automations, medical equipments, and communication devices. Futures of microcontrollers. Microcontrollers are compact and low cost. They consume less power and they provide high reliability and easy to program and control hardware. Here we can see this is the microcontroller. These are the components of the microcontroller. Uh, we discussed in the previous slide CPU, clock, ROM, and next LED switches, max keypad. Here LED, a light emitted diode, is a semiconductor device. LEDs are commonly used as output devices in embedded systems. LEDs are used to indicate status of a system. They are used for testing and debugging programs. They consume very less power. One terminal of LED is connected to a microcontroller output pin. The other terminal is connected to ground through a resistor. The resistor is used to limit the current. When the output pin is high, the LED turns on. When the output pin is low, the LED turns off. And next is switches. A switch is an input device used in embedded systems. It is used to give commands or signals to a microcontroller. A switch works by opening or closing a electrical circuits. Switches are used to start or stop an operations. As you know, they are used to change modes of operations. One terminal, here is the working process of the switches. One terminal of the switch is connected to an input pin. The other terminal of is connected to ground or power supply. The pull up or pull down register is used to avoid floating input. The microcontrollers reach the switch status through the input pin. And here is one of the main device in embedded system, max keypad. A keypad is an input device used in embedded systems. It consists of rows and columns of switches. Each key is placed at the intersection of one row and one column. Matrix keys pads reduce the number of input pins required. They are used when multiple keys are needed. The microcontroller activates one row at the time. Each checks the column pin for a signal. When key is pressed, the corresponding row and column are detected. The detected row and column identify the pressed key. Next, here is also one of the important part of the embedded system. Uh, CLCD, a character LCD, is widely used alpha numeric display module in the embedded systems. Unlike graphical LCDs, CLDs are designed to display characters in rows, columns rather than pixels. They are cheap and easy to interference. CLCD structure. A typical CLCD structure consists of controller IC, handles all internal operations and communications. And next one is character generator ROM, stores predefined character patterns. Display RAM stores characters currently visible on screen, and it has pins in 16 pins for power control data and backlight. And here you can see CLD diagram. A CLD has 16 pins. Each pin has specific role in powering the display, controlling it, or sending data. Interfacing CLCD with microcontrollers. Steps to interface. Connect power and ground. Uh, Data pins, control pins. Use a potential meter for contrast. And here are the applications of CLCD are displaying sensor data. It will display temperature, humidity, speed. Menu bar user interference. Debugging embedded program by showing status message. Like it will work as a screen. Industrial control panels and simple digital instruments. Here we completed the presentation, and next part we will go to our demo project. Apply the code. Here micro grill convection and start will appear. I think you guys know what is microwave, what is grill, what is convection, what is start. And now I will press convection. See, the temperature came. We can we can keep temperature as we want. By using that clear and enter, we can clear if we don't want the temperature, and we can enter as we want. Now I want to enter 180 seconds preheating. It is 180 seconds. It is already set in the code only. See what is going, and you can see fan is also moving. If we don't want that also, we can press reset, and you guys can see on the screen it is going back again. uh, mac Macro grill and convection will appear again, and you can press what we want, and we can put how many seconds we want it. Thank you for giving